Welcome back to Under the Mountain, an ACOTAR podcast. I'm your host, Frank.
And I'm Lauren.
Today we'll be covering chapter 40 of A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas.
It is weird that it's chapter 40, because I don't know why. My brain just keeps thinking that we're up to chapter 42.
Oh, interesting.
42 seems like the right chapter number.
What? And can you tell me, like, what logic brought you to that conclusion?
I think that there's something about the number 2. I'm looking at us right now, and it's two people.
It's me and you.
Sitting at a podcast table. Oh. 2 microphones.
Shoot.
2 chairs. So, like, why wouldn't this chapter be chapter 42?
Looks at all the books. Yeah, just 2.
Just 2.
Just 2 and nothing else.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're here. Trial number 2. Number 2 and trial number 2.
Yeah, I wish it was trial number never.
Well, so we were big fans. We think the worm's weird and all, and it is.
Strange choice.
But we are big fans of that chapter,
yes.
Me and you.
Yep.
Now, it could have been like, what a good start to these trials. I guess these trials are kind of fun.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought
How did you
prior
feel?
to this experience.
Now that we're here at trial number 2, how are you feeling about Amarantha's trials?
It's giving a PS1 game from the discount bin at Best Buy.
Okay.
It's giving Garbage City, which is right next to Crescent City, I have to assume.
It's truly the most boring imaginable thing you could do for this trial.
Like, and I'm going to say it a lot of times, the Bond villainry of it all. I would have preferred sharks with laser beams.
Well, that's more interesting. That's giving
way more interesting.
Giant worm,
and maybe more Faye than I don't know.
Just more riddles.
Hot chandelier death. You know.
I'm so excited to talk. I am so excited to talk about this chandelier. Overall, this chapter I do think sucks in a variety of ways.
It sucks so bad.
Is this a low point?
This is we were like up, and then it was weird for a while with the lap dances and everything else, and now we just like scrape the bottom again for some reason. Hopefully the third task will be way better.
The third task is definitely an improvement. The third task is actually something that you'll be like, oh God, that's difficult. You'll have an emotion. What emotion could we have here?
And listen, I get
the worms also that
it
too.
Is. No, it is. And it
but
was way
cool
better.
shit
Way
happened
cooler.
in the worm.
Agency.
You want to just get in? Because
I think we have to.
Okay.
And we do. The chapter's just like, and you're in the trial.
The chapter just starts. Hey, it's second trial day. Okay, what did we leave off with? We left off with
the last of many
lap
dance
dances.
nights. Yeah.
Oh, right, because he came into the room and he was like, "It's your second trial tomorrow." And she's like, "Who cares?"
Yeah.
And then what did he say? Did he give her advice
Aren't
or
you
something?
gonna beg me for a night off so you can have sex with Tamlin?
Yeah, I still am confused by it. I'm still confused by why that was an option, why he wanted her to do that, why she didn't seem interested in it. So we open with her coming into a new room.
Yeah.
Throne room, worm pit room, dirty hallway.
Yes.
Rhysand's room, cell, this room with another pit.
Yeah.
Seems like you could have just I would say you could have just reused the worm pit, but this room's got the chandeliers.
And a bunch of special
not
features.
Whatever. So she's walking into this new room. The ACOTAR is here.
And the ACOTAR is genderless, apparently.
It's
an it.
But is that just Feyre?
I think so.
Feyre's so...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're ugly.
Dehumanized immediately.
Yeah. But whatever. Obviously, we're not going to take too much issue with her doing that to the ACOTAR, but whatever. He's smiling. That's it. I don't know.
She's scared of that. Yeah. That's all we get from that. I'm
right.
so glad he's here.
Yes.
Yeah.
This room is smaller than the throne room, but big enough to maybe have been some sort of old entertaining space. I'm always curious. I'm just okay, did you have an idea for what was going on under the mountain? And we have concepts for what this used to be? Or are we just sort of throwing details at the wall to be look, yeah, it's
in my mind, it's it's that like really rough draft. Like, I'll develop it later.
Why didn't we develop
I think she has some sort of grand idea
Maybe.
of what Under the Mountain should have been, not that she blueprinted any of it out.
I would have really liked all the rooms, this room too, to just like just feel lived in.
Yeah.
They've been down here for a while.
Yes, that's true.
Why hasn't Amarantha been doing anything? Like
Sam's
setting
been
it
down
up.
here for 50 years, apparently.
Like, let's get Wayfair on the line. Like, let's get some furniture down here.
You're right.
Okay? Well, she does have big spikes on the ceiling. Okay.
Not that Feyre noticed that at first, of
No.
course. No, she thought it was normal chandeliers.
Well, I don't.
We gotta
Listen,
break this down.
The room had no decoration save for
Save for.
its gilded walls.
Now, what does gilded mean? Does it mean plated in gold?
It's like ornate.
So why would you describe a room having no decorations except golden walls?
The only furniture in the room is Amarantha sitting on a wooden chair, and then Tamlin's just standing there. Everything about this image is weird, but like not in a good way, just in a weird way where I'm like, she's the queen of everything. She seems like she would be obsessed with opulence. She seems like she would love to be comfortable. Why is she in these empty rooms sitting on a wooden chair? What does that mean?
She's not doing anything else. You could at least make her seem like haughty. She's in a golden room on a wooden chair.
Like, what's preventing her from being like, bring Tamlin a chair? Like, what does any of this mean?
Everyone else has to stand. I get the old wooden chair. Like, what? We got no Adirondacks for our man. Like, we can't.
I don't know. Like, she's let him sit the rest of the time. Why today are we like, no chair for Tamlin? Just bring my wooden chair in. Why couldn't the throne have gotten
moved in here? Why doesn't it have magical feet that walks itself? There's so many things.
Why doesn't she
so many
magic
things.
in furniture?
You tell me she has all the magic in Prithian.
Why is she in these empty rooms? Oh my god, I'm going to go crazy. Okay.
It's like Sims $0. She had enough to put the 4 walls up, and then she just she hit shift, accidentally bought golden wallpaper, and she's like, fuck my simoleons, I'm out.
Yeah, like Sarah's acting like this is like a budget for a movie, and she's like, we don't have enough funds.
We don't got the funds. No, wooden chair. Find one on Facebook Marketplace, bring it in.
You can write whatever you want. Anyway.
And that, I think, is the key, right? It's like she has like a creative budget half the time, where she's like, I can't overexpend.
Was she thinking about her Netflix show, and she was like, this'll get, like, not a lot of set pieces. Don't worry.
Guys, it's such an easy buy.
That's what I'm saying.
Margot Robbie was like, good deal, good deal.
Okay, so she's there, the HR smiling at her. Amarantha's in her wooden chair. It says, well, Feyre, your second trial has come. Have you solved my riddle yet? So then Jurian's eyeballs active. He's turning to face Feyre. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's it. Every time it's just like the riff echoing off the gilded walls.
And I guess, like, what's the implication? He's worried about her? I guess he just wants to get out. I guess he's hopeful, right? He's like, maybe this is my chance.
What? I'm going to communicate something with my fucking eyeball?
No, like, he's just hopeful. Like, he's like, my hero's here.
Oh, baby girl's here.
My hero's here. I might get out. Do they have, like, a good relationship later? I feel like no. I don't remember.
What, Jurian and Feyre?
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't know.
He's there, too. And then I guess Feyre's... What is she... Does she not say anything about the riddle?
No.
Amarantha says, too bad, but I'm feeling generous tonight. How about a little practice? Which is teeing us up for the fact that this trial is also a riddle.
Seems...
I gotta know, like, how hard was this riddle? If you could read. Was this a difficult riddle?
I love that, like, Sarah... See, like, the second... She was like, the first trial's important.
Yeah.
It's good. It sets you into the trial mode. The third trial is important because it's the ultimate test.
Second
The
trial...
middle trial, I don't feel like thinking about it, and I can't be bothered to make up 2 riddles. Like, that's...
Nah.
So, we'll never know. We know that 3 grasshoppers be bouncing. That's it. That's it. 3 grasshoppers be bouncing.
Okay, well...
I do have to say, for as ass as her descriptions and the dialogue is, I learned the word moe from her, so that's cool.
That was Amarantha's face was described that way.
Yeah,
it's like a pout.
with a moe. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Moe.
Moue. Moe.
It's actually kind of like a sexy word.
It is.
Right?
Yeah, it's very... I think she ripped that from Sailor Moon descriptions.
You see how your lips do it when you say
Yeah. And it was too bad. Like that was the...
I don't know. You gotta like stick out the bottom lip. Too bad.
Great podcast, guys.
Feyre's trying to look neutral. And she's like, if Tamlin's trying to be indifferent to keep us safe, I can do it too. And
damn, imagine she kept that energy. All right.
I don't know, whatever. So I guess she's like, we're kind of like on his side now. Like, we're like, okay, we see the game. Yeah. We're on it. Mm-hmm. But they like look at each other. And then Feyre says, I just want to point this out.
Tell me.
Just for the future. Mm-hmm. Feyre thinks they're looking at each other. If I could just hold him, feel his skin for just a moment, smell him, hear him say my name. Now, that is what Feyre is wishing for, not unreasonably, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, that would be comforting at this time.
Yeah.
Yes. So later, I don't know. It's like just something to note. That's all.
Later. Okay.
That's something she wants.
Okay.
So Amarantha sees they're looking at each other and she's annoyed. Not that she ever acts on her annoyance, because as we would think, she's just so polite and like understanding and like doesn't fly off the handle or torture people or anything. Like that's been how she's characterized.
Pin their rotting bodies to the wall and laugh at it once a day.
No, she just gets like, Rhysand is flirting with her, Tamlin's flirting with her, and yes, we are torturing her, but like we're never doing anything to them. So she says, begin. And the stone she's on begins to sink down into the pit. It was giving like Hunger Games. Granted, we were going down instead of up, but like, I don't know. Something about this gave Hunger Games. Whatever. She's down there. She can't climb out. And she's in this big pit that has a big gate dividing it. Yeah. That on the what's on the other side of this gate? Like, I kind of feel like if the Puca was there and you were lowered down into this pit, perhaps you would see the same thing.
I would see the same thing. Definitely.
On the other side of that gate, right?
Yeah, I'd say like, could we get a submissive and drooling Lucien like chained to the floor?
The Puca would just turn into like, that.
Like, and I'd be like, sluttier. I'd be like giving him direction. Like, no. Ass up, facing me. You know?
Yeah, so that's what, like, it kind of begs the question, like, is this a Puca? Like, do we know it's actually Lucien? Like, a lot of people could desire this.
Yes, that's true.
So, like, was he even in trouble here? Like, or was it all a big illusion?
It's hard to say. Because,
like, if you were in the pit, I would be, like, pretty confident that it was a Puca. It's too perfect, you know.
It's too perfect. Yeah, it's like she does have a mind reader. That's the problem.
And you're right. And Amarantha also is a Fujoshi loving horror.
Yes.
So, like, she would also have ideas like this. So, okay. There's a lot of arguments.
So, I have
anyway, just to clarify, Lucien is in fact on the other side of the gate, chained up.
Thank you for that. Yeah,
his ass isn't in the air. It's not described, but like, who's to say?
Basically,
it could be.
I read it that way. I have a lot for the design of this trial. Once again, the worm didn't really relate to love. This doesn't relate to love really at all. But I have a lot of things relating to this design that I want to comment on, but I don't know when to do it.
Relating to what
how
design?
I would have changed this specific, even keeping the trap the way it is.
You want to keep the trap? All right.
I'm saying if I had to, if this is, I'm dead set on the great squishing and skewering and burning our girl. If I was like, that's how it must be.
Yeah.
There are better people to put across from her than Lucien, right?
Well, who?
Almost anyone, first off, but like.
Well, it's like, what does that?
How about Papa, Nesta, Elaine?
No.
How about Tamlin?
Okay, well, number one, I think you could argue against it being, but you could argue against it being Tamlin, because Amarantha's like Miss Possessive Snake Lady.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's touching my man. I'm not leaving his fate up to you, stupid girl.
No, because here's the thing, right? She has the power to stop healing. I assume then she also has the power to heal, right?
But then it doesn't mean anything.
You hurt him while killing her and making him watch.
You're right. I guess in that...
A villain should be evil.
No, for sure. I've been complaining about the Nesta, Elaine, Papa it's just like the fact that we don't use them in this part of the book is weird. It's very weird.
Extremely
There's no real
weird.
reason why they are like immune. Like they didn't. Once again, they didn't even leave. They're right by the wall. They didn't go anywhere. Why can't we find them?
Scoop him up in like a day and a half. He could be there.
Yeah, like anyway. So why she wouldn't have cared enough to figure that out?
Go get her family now.
Lucien, like Feyre cares about Lucien, kind of.
He keeps seeing her, helping her. I understand.
But also...
But it's tired. You already whipped him. You already did all this stuff.
But once again is like, why... She doesn't need more motivation. I guess it's just like a little extra guilt and stress that he's also wrapped up in it.
See, what I think it is. Now, here's my... So there's two things, right? Because I am interrogating the psychology of building this trap the way it was built.
All right. What is the Jungian meaning of the second trial trap?
So that's the dividing line. That's the mirror, right? Because it's a identical chamber, right, across the way.
But she's not chained up. Like
she is not chained up. It's her decision to save someone else's life. Feyre will fight differently or act differently for someone else. There's like a psychology to this.
Yeah,
that she's saving someone.
Yes, but do you think that's like...
It could be lazy writing,
but like, isn't it just kind of a way to be like, that makes her extra good?
That's what I kind of think it is. She, like, Sarah's writing in a way for Lucien to be more indebted to her, for her to have more of a leg up on him.
Yeah.
For Feyre to be morally somehow better for doing this, not selfish, but these trials, which she was doing in the first place for her love. Now she also gets this, like, savior thing. Like, because Feyre always has to be helping somebody in some way for all her motivations.
Like, I kind of, like, I don't know. Why do I kind of just feel like it's because it's hot? A little.
I mean,
I think that's a part of it.
That's definitely a part of it. So
he
can beg, he can squeal. But this is why I'm confused. You've used Tamlin. The myth of Tamlin. We've done this. We've talked about it.
But somehow, it's sort of like, I think you said something while you were reading it, that it was like, we took the myth of Tamlin, and then we, like, split it into two guys.
Yes.
I think the utilization of Lucien in this way, outside of just being, like, he's kind of set up to be, like, whimpering
so it's
hot boy.
Yeah, so it's an erotic
I think it's erotic mechanism, yeah. Okay. I think it's to also maybe do this, like, reversal where, like, Lucien was one of the most outspoken in terms of being, like, Feyre superior. I don't like humans. They're so boring. They're so lesser. So now we're, like, punishing him, I guess, for having that opinion by making him be at the, like, his life is constantly now in this human's hands and she's going to succeed, even though ultimately, in this one, Rhysand is the one who saves him.
Yes, correct.
This actually had nothing to do with it. Not to say she wouldn't have. Obviously, she would have saved him. She could. But all of this, like Andros, like everything else, doesn't feel like anything to me because you always have but Feyre was going to die if she didn't do that, 100% attached to it. Yes. There's no, like, her being selfless. She's just, by virtue of saving myself, which of course I'm going to do, hooray, I also saved you. So what? What does that mean? Who cares?
I agree. So that's why I'm confused, right? Like, I get putting another victim across the way to increase the stakes, but like your own life is the stakes. A lot of
I think that's it's just like like the trials themselves. It doesn't prove love because Feyre needs to do the trials to save her own life. This trial itself, Feyre has to succeed at this to save her own life. Oh yay, Lucien gets to go free. If she solves the trials to get herself out, oh yay, Tamlin and Sprinkler go free. If she kills Andros, it's like, oh wow, she hated Feyre. No, she had to eat food. Like, they never work. They never, ever, ever, ever work.
And why? Like, what is the motivation to make them not work?
Like, I almost feel like it... I don't know.
I feel like it's a fundamental either misunderstanding of Feyness, of fairy tale, of these sorts of things, or a denouement of it, like a dislike for how these myths and riddles function.
I don't know. Like, it feels to me kind of like she's trying to do them. She's not really thinking that deeply about it. Okay. And then it's like, ooh, I bet if I add a secondary element, that'll make it complex. And it's like, no, it actually just
it invalidated
what might have been interesting.
The messaging,
about it.
Now you just broke it.
Yeah, like Feyre giving her name, that one works. That worked. It was only bad for her.
Yes.
And it saved Lucien. I'm like, yes, okay, that was a good,
agree.
that was an action that totally, I can give it to her, 100%. Like, that meant something. The rest of them don't, because she's just saving her own life.
Yeah. See, now, another way to make this have added stakes in a psychologically damaging way, which is what villains aim to do if they can't kill you outright, have it kill Lucien 5 seconds before it kills you. So you have to watch it.
Sure.
You know, like, there's so
what does
many
that
ways.
even, still, what does it matter? It's still the same problem.
You're right. Well, why have a trap that's going to skewer, crush, and burn somebody at the same time? Might as well poison her, too, and electrocute her on the way down. It's got eels attached to the chandelier! I'm going to be zapped while I'm crushed, while I'm bleeding, while I'm burning.
Yeah, so Lucien looks terrified, his metal eyes spinning a bunch. I still I do think he's just hot. Like, he's just hot.
Yeah.
His creepy eye is hot.
Yeah.
His brutal scar.
And was Stark against what? Did you notice that? Because the metal one spun as if set wild. His brutal scar was Stark against his
pale skin. And then they're gonna be like, here's what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, people, darker complexioned people can still be pale when they're scared of getting skewered. You guys, I don't know why the defense of Sarah in a certain way, when it's very clear to me. I don't think this makes her the worst person in the world by any stretch of the imagination. It's just like basic, like, I didn't really think about it that much, lazy shit. Of like, she 100% just thought to make all of her characters white because she's white. Like, I don't know.
There's like honestly only 9 characters at this point.
Yeah,
so
no,
like
really
it's not even that crazy.
There's not that many. I don't know. It's not like the best thing in the world. It's also not like put her in the chandelier skewer either. But she definitely did that. She did not have a secret plan right now to have Lucien be a POC. Person of color bastard.
No.
That was never on the table.
No. The Autumn Court is full of Weasleys. They look that way. She's identifying his siblings on sight. They all have red hair and they're pale. And Lucien is described here as pale. They keep doing it. They're red hair. They're pale. They look like gingers. They're Irish. That is what they are. Man. And I'm not even faulting her for that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. She should have more inclusion when she expands the cast of characters. No, I totally understand.
No, but like, anybody could have, lots of people could have.
Yeah.
We could have just added more characters. We needed them. So, whatever. I don't have any faith in the idea that this was a long game. And when she wrote that, she was like, I am picturing dark skin. He's just pale. Like, no, she just thought he was a little Irish boy, an Irish lad. She loves Outlander. He's sexy. Jamie Fraser. That's all we were doing.
That's what we're doing.
Okay. So, this is, again, he was to be Amarantha's toy to torment. See, like, we're obviously... You and Amarantha teaming up.
That was me high-fiving under the mountain just now. Okay.
So, she's down there. She's like, oh, no, they're betting on me again.
more sports gambling. Oh, no.
It's, like, never going to be a plot, like, relevant to the plot again.
Yeah.
And it was stupid when it was because it made no sense. So, she's like, I wonder if Rhysand will bet on me again. Hey, I hope not. Because that would be really stupid. You should hope he doesn't. You should be like, please don't. I bet we'll get in trouble.
No, fuck that. There's no consequences. Go for it. Make your bag, bro. Like, cash in. Screw the house. Get the moonshot going. You could just cook the books down here. It's crazy. I got mind control. I'm fucking... All you need to do is a 1 in 3 chance, too, and you know the answer because you could read.
You could figure out, the grasshoppers.
What I love about this is, like, anyone could... fix this. Listen, there's a lot of motivated people in here to have Amarantha lose, right?
Yeah.
And we're now in the middle trial, so we're at the 50% line. If she succeeds here, we're 2/3 in.
I know, pretty good.
All someone needs to do is go, it's 3.
Well, they don't want to be on the hook for her killing you.
But here's what I don't understand.
But also, but the Summer Court guy was literally willing to sacrifice himself, so you'd think one other person would.
Of course they should. Tamlin has had all his friends sacrifice themselves for the cause. the summer court guy's doing it for the cause.
Right, you think this is a really easy way
every court has a slew of Feyre, because they're all down here. But
didn't she explicitly say they couldn't help her, like, in a spell way?
Then explain
Rhysand! Explain Rhysand.
Mental coaxing doesn't, I don't think, exclude you from assistance.
Unless Amarantha was stupid enough. Why would she be this stupid? I have to ask every day of my life. Unless Amarantha was stupid enough to specify the wording of, like, you cannot speak an answer to her. You cannot use your mouth and words to give her answers. Why would she do that?
Your vocal cords shall never. And it's like, oh.
She's the riddle lady. She's going to be the person to say, you cannot tell her, you cannot help her in any way. Bodily, mind control, mind speech, physical.
Just say, you cannot help her.
In any capacity.
No, that's it.
If you cannot help her, then Rhysand shouldn't have been able to do what he did. And if Rhysand could do what he did, it calls into question, well, how...
Why is Rhysand not constrained by the laws of Riddle Palace? What are we doing?
Right, so Feyre's like, oh... You brought it up. You're like, what's up? Why does she talk about Lucian's brothers so much?
So much.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, tell me.
I actually know why.
Tell me.
Well, there's two things it could be. Number one, apparently there was, like, another book 2 that I think potentially was more Spring Court focused.
Okay.
I would assume Lucien was going to be more a part of that. And maybe the drama of his life and his family. So maybe she was trying to set that up. But number 2, if we think about Feyre's psychology, what does Feyre hate most of all? Siblings being mean
Especially
to
the
you.
oldest.
The oldest.
Nesta. That's his Nesta. That's what she's doing.
Yes. And they have a little...
Eris?
Mm-hmm. They've got a little something. I don't think it's going anywhere. Wish it would, but I don't think it is. But, like, they've got a little flirt that occurred.
Okay.
That's it. But yes, Feyre, of course Feyre would lock in on that. Of course she would.
All right.
She's in the most harrowing, dire straits anybody could imagine. And yet, actually, not quite, actually. It should be worse. But you know what I'm saying.
Like, not anyone could imagine.
She's in a bad situation, and she's still like, ooh, mean siblings. Ugh, just really thinking about that while I'm in this pit of death.
Yeah.
So I guess
that's her framework. Yeah, right? Like, she's the only bad people in the whole world. No, I'm not supporting it. I think Feyre is like a crazy character that almost can't exist in the real world. But she's in fiction, so we have to deal with it, unfortunately.
Well, so anyway,
But you're right. That is what that is.
Why, right?
She's honed in on a group of siblings acting meanly to... the youngest sibling.
Her and Lucien are so alike.
Maybe they were supposed to be soulmates. People do say it.
I'm glad they're not.
Her and White Lucien.
I don't want to see her with Lucien, to be honest with you.
No, because you can't see her with Lucien because I'm in the way.
You're blocking
I'm blocking Feyre with my big back. I'm just like, no. I'm blocking the whole door.
I do, like, I'm not even, okay, I feel like people maybe think, like, it's kind of a joke when it's like, oh, I shipped Tamlin and Lucien. Like, I'm not really joking. I actually think it would be interesting.
Oh, we're doing this? Okay.
I think it would be interesting. I think they'd be a good couple, like, in a legitimate way.
No,
and I think it would be an interesting character arc. And, like, it's not even just, like, a horny joke. It's definitely horny, but... It's like, I'm just like, no, I actually just think that they'd be cute together, like, in a very real way, write it into the story.
And it's not even that, like...
It's not that outlandish.
From the way the story was written, there's an extrapolatable ability to their pairing. And Tamlin and Rhysand's pairing.
Of course, but they have to be enemies with tension forever. So, like, we can't resolve it.
No.
Where Tamlin and Lucien, though, you can, like, absolutely, we could get there. Easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so, all that to say... Feyre is like, oh, his mean brothers are here, and his parents aren't.
Bossy brothers are here. And absent parents. Look at that.
His parents are not here. Interesting.
You think they're banging?
Who? Oh, the Lady of Autumn.
Yeah, Lady of Autumn.
They don't like each other, I think.
Damn.
I think they have like a strained marriage. I don't know. Anyway.
So it's over their mixed race child. Keep going.
So Amarantha's looking down into the pit. I love this explanation. It's just so stupid. I don't even know what this is. Just video game dialogue.
Yep.
Like, at a bad video game.
Yep. This is a mini boss, like I said, in the bargain bin.
Here, Feyre darling, you shall find your task. Simply answer the question by selecting the correct lever, and you'll win.
Press X to continue.
Select the wrong one to your doom. As there are only 3 options, I think I gave you an unfair advantage.
You did.
That is, if you can solve the puzzle in time. And then, like...
And then, like, loading screen, because it has to, like, put you in the boss battle.
If you can solve the puzzle in time.
This puzzle in time. Like, what are we reading? What are we talking about? This is the never-fading flower. The most delicate, the most magical and devious and intelligent Fey woman that has bedazzled and fooled the High Lords,
who are immovable gods, power themselves.
Immortal courtiers, even.
Feral.
I'm tired of
this is what she came up with.
That.
Simply answer the question by selecting the correct lever, and you'll win.
And you'll win? And Johnny, what's their prize?
This riddle. This riddle needs to be really hard for this to even have, like, been worth a trial if she could read.
Yeah.
I'd say, how hard is this riddle?
Gold room, no furniture, but a descending pit, a scrawled magical riddle on the wall, 3 levers, and a whole contraption above that's gonna burn, slice, torture, crush.
Which, it's still...
Juice. I don't know.
Reminds me of the good old days with Terry Goodkind.
Oh, tell me.
It was the court artist.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to take out Richard, and he had a spell that was both, like, indestructible, like, walls crushing in on you, but they were covered in poison. So we were like, why does it have to crush you to death and poison you at the same time? We're back.
It's called the double tap.
Yeah, just in case.
Feyre's getting the triple tap right now.
Skewered, fire, what
Crushed.
Else?
Because it was gonna, like...
Right, like, stab you, crush you, and burn you.
Yeah.
So, okay, not too high above. The 2 giant spike-encrusted grates I had dismissed as chandeliers began lowering towards the chamber. Okay. I feel like I could picture it, but it says the spikes, which had been supporting candles and torches, glowed red, and even from a distance I could see heat rippling off of them. Okay, so, like, number 1, the thing heating this metal grate is not magic. Mm-hmm. The thing that's making them this hot
are candles.
Yeah. Now, I don't know metal and heating.
So I kind of do, right? So wrought iron, which is what I would assume, but, you know, Faye don't care about iron, so they can use iron down here,
whatever
right?
It is.
Even if it's steel. Anything that's going to make metal turn red hot.
Yeah.
You need to put metal in a fireplace for a long time.
But, and, like, maybe. Probably not, but maybe I'll take the torches. Candles?
Yo, Yankee Candle got nothing on the Prithian
candles
blend, right?
are getting this thing so hot.
It's deceiving how hot those candles
get. And it's like,
get.
It's actually odd you went out of your way to make it candles and torches. Because now I'm trying to picture, like, why is it so varied? Why do you got candles
this thing covered
and
in, like,
torches?
Towering wax candles and torches set in. There's no way I walk into a room and see this contraption and think, a normal chandelier.
Well, she's a little distracted.
It is red hot. You could see heat wavering off of it. You've never walked into a room, seen a chandelier literally molten.
The thing is,
and then, like,
there's nothing.
And it's got spikes. That's probably normal.
There's nothing else in the room to look at.
That's what I'm saying.
Frankly.
And I hate this shit when it's like, yeah, I get Feyre doesn't pay attention on, like, the most important day of her life. She's not even looking around. But, like, we're describing the room as empty, and it's like, oh, I had dismissed them. Where? Because we didn't see it.
You didn't mention that.
You didn't describe it to us.
There's nothing in this room at all. No furniture, just these fancy walls and this one wooden chair. And then you're telling me the most complex sputtering
heat fuel mechanism.
torch and candle creation is hanging out up there. And you took note of, like, you didn't just... I mean, yeah, just for, like, the dramatic effect of it all, let's not mention that when we walk in.
Because they might clue them into what's about to happen to me. Don't stand under that, Feyre.
I just think it's funny to imagine it coming down and be like, it's molten hot, and we used candles to make it so, because that seems weird. And on top of the fact that she is, Amarantha's this power, and I guess you could be like, no, the candles were magically reinforced to be so hot.
No,
like,
they're not,
just
though.
make it magic. They're just classic heated steel.
Good old-fashioned Massachusetts-made candles.
But why would we say, I'm writing a fantasy book, the fairy queen is putting you through trials, and then we were like, magic? No. Candles. Candles. Why?
I don't know.
Why? Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, Feyre looks at the wall. There's a big, long inscription carved into it. And beneath it, there are 3 levers with the numbers 1, 2, and 3 engraved. Here we go. Feyre begins to shake. Not even because of the giant spikes or anything. Just because reading. You know?
Yeah, I hate publicly not being able to do something and ignoring the death trap above.
And of course, yes, I mean, it's the combo, right? It's the I need reading to accomplish this task and I don't have it, whatever. But there's something unique about her crash out here and like as we go that I feel like is very much related to the I can't believe I can't read. I'm so useless, like, of it all.
But what is that psychology?
I only recognize basic words, useless ones like the and but and went. She's like, I'd have to slowly sound them out. I don't know. Everything feels like it's really trying to get me to go like, oh, no, poor Feyre. And you know what? I do actually feel, I don't know why, something about the like her trying to sound out the grasshoppers does endear me a little bit.
Sure.
It's cute.
No, I get that.
But like the like poor me of it like never works for me.
No, I know.
I don't know. So the gates are coming down. She's sweating. She's like, who told Amarantha I couldn't read? Which, again, I don't know. Is the implication here that I'm supposed to think this was on purpose? I feel like no, right?
She says, like, she would have been mocking me more if she knew.
Yeah, but we don't, is that even true?
Oh, we don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe she would be mocking you more. Feyre thinks so.
Yeah, of course she does. Of course she does. So yeah, I don't know. Amarantha's looking at Feyre down there, who's... I find this confusing, right? Because I don't know if we're supposed to think Amarantha somehow became privy to the fact that she can't read. She hasn't been down there that long, right? And she's looking at the riddle, and Amarantha bends over the side and says, something wrong? I guess she could just be mocking her by being like, haha, my riddle's so hard.
I guess that's what's happening.
Right? Because I'm like, she can't actually be asking if something's wrong, because it's like, well, you wouldn't have made your riddle so easy that you're like, you should have gotten it in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, what? I feel like, well, why'd you make this trial then?
There's so many confusing aspects. The chandelier was unnoticed, but it's not far from the ground. It hits the top of the pit, like, immediately. Amarantha's like, why haven't you solved it? It's like, well, was this something that's too hard to solve that you're making fun of me for being stupid?
Something wrong. I guess we could take it as she knows it's a really hard riddle and she's being like, haha, oh, you're so dumb.
I've stumped you.
Yeah, exactly. But then Feyre's like, actually, no, I don't think she knows I can't read because she would have made fun of me more. And then she says, fate. A cruel, vicious twist of fate. It's like...
Shut up.
I guess. Sometimes reading is part of things.
If I go to the fairy mountain, I expect some riddles, some of which may be written. I don't know.
Like maybe you got to sign a contract or something.
Contracts are a normal thing to have to do here, yeah.
So Lucian's yelling at her to answer it. She's thinking about... I don't know. She's like, oh my god, these spikes are going to skewer me. And then... I found numbers in the inscription. It must be a riddle, a logic problem, a maze of words worse than any worm's labyrinth.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yes, it makes sense in the way that when she was doing the worm, she had things she could do, right?
Yeah,
so like in a way it's worse because
she has no tools.
She has no tools here. So yes, I agree with that in that way. But there is something about just the way Feyre's been about reading the whole time that implied like even learning to read or being around reading is always worse than anything else. And it's like, we got to get over this.
I know.
We got to move past it.
I love how Lucien couldn't read it from where he was, but then they're like, even with his enhanced metal eye, you don't know what it can do? You've never talked about it?
Maybe, but again, we're back to...
What if it's like Spy Kids zooming?
Well, that's sort of what I'm imagining.
Me too.
No, well, we don't know, because we know that Lucien and Feyre have had a bunch of...
outings and
interactions without us, so who
true.
knows what they've talked
You're
about.
Right.
So yeah, then we get like Feyre trying. She kind of can read a little. Like it's the grasshoppers were boo bo boon kin sing found sing. I do think it's cute. I don't know why my brain's like something about that's adorable.
Yeah. 3 grasshoppers were boo bo boon king sing bouncing.
Like
right?
Slam poetry?
It's kind of slam poetry.
Do make it a
3
song.
grasshope.
Make it a song.
3 grasshoppers were bo boon king sing bouncing. You know?
That's sick.
Sick.
So whatever. The grate's getting really low. This is thrilling. A grate is coming down. Lucien's like, literally just pick one, because we have a 1 in 3 chance of surviving. So just do it.
33.333.
So she says, chance might save me, but here we go. 2.
Feyre's numerology. Let's do it. Yeah.
2. 2 was a lucky number, because that was like Tamlin and me. Just 2 people. 1 had to be bad, because 1 was like Amarantha or the ACOTAR. Solitary beings, which they're not, well... Amarantha's not very solitary. She's surrounded by like a bajillion people.
She's constantly forcing everybody to hang out with her, but...
1 was a nasty number, and 3 was too much. It was 3 sisters crammed into a tiny cottage, hating each other, until they choked on it, until it poisoned them. 2, it was 2. I could gladly, willingly, fanatically believe in a cauldron and fate if they would take care of me. I believed in 2. Okay. Now, I actually am not going to come on her too hard, because I think the idea here, right, is that like she is literally like that grate is like here, and like yes, you might dip into some magical thinking at this point
if you have to. If no other option,
right? Like 1 to 3 levers, you're like, okay, intuition, okay, gods, just send me some weird feeling, and that was a weird feeling she came up with. I think it's hard because everybody makes fun of her, and I get why. It's like really dumb reading it. You're like, what is this? It doesn't mean anything, and it doesn't. But I guess I'm like, I actually weirdly don't read this part as Feyre's normal, like, bizarre assertions. Like, I know it kind of feels like that because she does it so much.
Yeah.
But it does, to me, it kind of, even the way it's written, has this kind of like panicked, weird quality to it.
I agree.
Where it's not the same as when she's like looking at somebody with magic and being like, he can't do that at his court. Or like, surely she never comes to this party. And you're like, where'd you come up with that?
Because this has a religious, almost abandon to it. She's like giving herself up to fate. And saying like, well, this is what feels right. So is that the answer? And I feel like this should tell her that almost never know, Feyre. Every time you think you know the answer, you are kind of wrong.
I don't know why. It's dumb. The whole trial's boring. Whether she got it or not, it would have been boring. I guess it could have been a little more fun if she had clevered out something, with some other clues or something, but we didn't. I just feel, but I don't know, it doesn't quite strike, it is stupid, but it also doesn't strike me the same way. Like, I don't feel like Feyre even really believed this herself.
She wanted it to be
of course, I mean, she had to just come up with something and like commit to it and pick, and I think telling her this story was kind of like giving her the bravery to commit to picking and potentially killing them.
Herself and Lucien. Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know. Am I being weird? I don't know why I'm defending this.
No. I mean, what else can she do? She literally can't read. So there's no... Even if she could read, she's bad at riddles.
Yeah.
And she can't even read the riddle. So she can't solve the easiest riddle in the world, which is the one she's already been given. So whatever this riddle is, assuming it's just as difficult, and she sucks at those, and now she can't read it... I don't know, go off vibes, right? That's what Princess got here.
The more confusing part is her resistance to, like, the fact that Rhysand is clearly helping. Where you're like, okay.
Well, it's her resistance to the tattoo in general. Like, was that eye looking at me? Oh, I must have been dreaming. Like, she does it constantly.
It's like a magical bargain tattoo.
With an eyeball in it that's like going like,
what are
you doing?
It's probably just magical.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's her thought. It is dumb, but I don't know why I feel like this is supposed to be dumb.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit forgiving of it because I don't feel like Sarah wanted us to be like, she's so smart.
She's not smart. There's no logic.
Right.
It's feeling, and feeling was not right, but she tried.
But what does it... Okay, so a couple of things. The fact that 3 is the correct answer, I do think is kind of like this series-wide thesis statement of like, it's about the sisters.
Well, we got a trinity.
It's about girls who are going to somehow be like the goddesses of the universe or something.
Or something, sure, yeah.
I think probably that and like...
Or. It's me and Tamlin plus Rhysand. The trinity of me getting dicked down by double big dicks.
Eiffel Tower
has 3 legs. No, 4, but you know what I mean.
Okay, 3 is the answer. We'll find out in a moment.
Yeah.
And I guess it is some sort of indictment in a way, maybe, I'm not positive, like, maybe of, like, her and Tamlin, where it's like, tisk, tisk, tisk.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're not in love.
All we know about the real riddle is there's 3 grasshoppers bouncing. So...
And the answer is 3. So, she goes to reach for lever 2, and she has pain in her hand, right?
What the hell?
Now, we have to ask, why didn't Rhysand just talk to her in her head? Now,
whatever. Yeah.
I know that the fans, the pro fans who love this plot are going to be like, because Feyre, which this is true, has such insane oppositional defiance disorder that she would immediately, even though she's about to get crush burnt to death, have not listened. Now, there's 2 things here. There's like the version of it where it's like Feyre thinks he's trying to help, but like still thinks she knows better, which she has been shown to do in insane circumstances before.
Definitely. Yep.
The second one is that she believes, which is implied here, even with the pain hand, that he is like not trying to help her, which doesn't make any sense to me.
How would he not be trying to help her?
I think she's suspicious, like he's trying to make me pull the wrong lever.
Well, if she pulls no lever, she dies.
Right.
And she can't read, which he could know because he reads her mind. But also, she can't solve the riddle, it's seeming.
He healed your arm. He made sure that the guards wouldn't torture you anymore. And so, like, at this point, again, you should be considering, like, seems like, if nothing else, he just wants to get out.
Yeah, there's
and
no
if he
reason
wants to get out,
not to trust that Rhysand, at the very least, doesn't want Amarantha to succeed. That seems pretty obvious.
That seems really obvious. He would have just let you... And he made you bargain for yourself to hang out with him.
Yeah.
Why would he want you to die? What would that bargain have meant to him? You just saw him say, even if you believe it was bad, and he was like, I want you to be my slave. Yep. Well, he wants you to be his slave. Why would he kill you now? He just made a bargain with you.
It's a great question. Yeah, I don't...
So I don't get what... She either needs to think... It seems like he's not been very... Like, he hasn't been hiding it very well. I think that he wants her to survive so he can get out. So, all right, we're already there. Let alone... You signed a bargain with him for yourself. He wants you for some reason. The bargain wouldn't have meant anything. There would have been no reason to do that if he was going to then trick you a week later to die.
He did such a great trick so that he could pull the rug out from under you right now so you break your neck going down the stairs.
You have every reason to believe he wants you alive, even if only to keep you as his torture slave.
Yes, correct.
I don't know. What did any of that mean? Why do you think he doesn't want you alive?
Feyre, I just love girls getting crushed by the pit trap. I've been just trying to get you to the pit trap. The skewer candle pit trap is my favorite death for human girls.
And I want to be responsible for you pulling the wrong lever. That's why we did the bargain.
Amy, I told her the wrong one and she did it. And she's dead. Ah, like, what are we? Yeah, of course.
No,
he's
you know what?
helping you.
Him wanting to get out of under the mountain, which sounds like it sucks, is way more like way less steps mentally than that. You know what I mean?
It wouldn't be so bad if she ordered some furniture, but Jesus,
Right, I
you're
know.
standing all day, it hurts.
Why he doesn't tell her in her mind, and she figures out that he's the one doing it. And I don't know. I think that he should say in her head, "Hey, I'm trying to help you." Is the third lover, and then fail safe because she is crazy and might not listen for whatever reason. Fail safe, pain hand.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's weird to me to watch it be the pain hand.
Which she figures out. It's almost as if, like, oppositional, whatever your defiance disorder people only care about the words.
Yeah, I
But if
know
you
that.
show them in other ways, they're very accommodating.
And
Like,
then I guess you could say, oh, this was his way to loophole the not helping her. That is crazy. These Fae suck, if that's the case.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
that's all it takes, then these bargains suck. The Fae suck. Everybody sucks
they
so
suck.
bad.
They are power. No, yeah, they're freaking, like, useless. Like, I'm out rules lawyering them in, like, 10 minutes.
Like, literally getting any lawyer, like, from down the block.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I've got it. Don't
Should we
worry.
do a contract?
Queen of Fairies? No worries.
Well, who is this demon?
Ted from...
Whoa, this deal has more than 10 sentences. What's going on? Like,
Like, come on. So anyway, why he hurts
Ted.
her...
Who's Ted?
Ted, the lawyer. Ted from down the block. Ted and Ted Associates.
Ted and Ted Associates.
He's
Dang.
here. He's spinning circles around.
Let's
these
try to
Fae.
remember Ted. I want to bring Ted back.
All right.
Ted and Ted. Don't call me
But
Ted.
okay,
That's my
and
dad.
then the only other thing I could think of was that, like, he's worried, like, speaking in her head would make it too obvious to Amarantha that he's helping her. But, like, how is... She's got a bargain tattoo. Amarantha knows it's from Rhysand. Seemingly, I would have to imagine Amarantha kind of knows how this works. So then when she goes, oh, she looks at the eyeball because it hurts. And then she looks at the eye and is staring at it in her hand, trying to pull levers. And that's not noticeable. Amarantha's not like, seems like that bargain tattoo is doing something.
Yeah.
I would think mind speech is way less noticeable.
You can't sense the magic. You can't feel it. You don't know that it's literally an eyeball blinking in her hand. Like,
I don't know. So, yeah, sorry. She tries the first lever. It hurts again. Ow, I can't pull it. Oh my God, when I do the third lever, it doesn't hurt. Awesome. That was so exciting, everyone.
no, because then she goes back and double checks. That's the craziest part. 1, ow. 2, ow. 3, oh. 2, ow. First off, this whole thing sucks so bad. It's such a dumb waste of time. And we don't even let the heroine do it. But then we're like, oh, she's like paint by numbers. Like, how do I do that? Ow. Like, she's just touching a hot stove over and over again.
And, like, it's so frustrating because, like, of course I get it. Feyre can't read. It's been set up. We spent plenty of time on it.
Too much.
But it's funny and annoying that it's like we let her like be okay at like crazy things,
Yeah.
like catching the surreal, getting away from the Naga, and then this one thing that like a human could do, right? Like not that crazy. Like we're just like just solve a riddle. We're like she can take out the fairies, but she can't do a riddle. Like, it's like, of course, this one she can't do. I don't know. It's just so
And it's
weird.
crazy to expect her to do it. And oh, I'm so useless because I can't do it. Meanwhile, she's doing backflips, like shooting. She's killed 6 Fae at this point.
Like, I don't know. Don't ask her to do mundane things. She's above that.
Yeah.
She's like looking up and like Rhysand's like pretending he doesn't care and he's like bored and she's like, oh my God, I could only trust him. I could only give myself up again, forced to concede my helplessness. I couldn't read and it had almost killed me. I hadn't even won properly. I would argue, Worm, I'll give you 98%.
Yeah, the Lucien shout saved her life.
You totally,
she did the work.
like you did it. But like everything, I guess this was interesting to me. It's like, they weren't official trials, like, you know, fighting the Naga, getting out of Callan May
but every
unharmed.
other,
But, like, she is so willing to take credit and not feel bad that they had to come help her in these situations. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, Oh, I ran out to Calumet. Oh my god, I was getting dragged into the woods to get gang raped by horrible fairies. Oh wait, people had to step in and like get in the mix and get me out of that. She somehow like has this attitude of like, well, that, like, I got out. It was fine that I did that and I got out of it. Nobody helped me. And, like, oh, Tamlin had to come save me when I go freaking try and catch the Suriel and get attacked by Naga and he had to kill a bunch of people. And it's like, again, she doesn't have that. She never has that attitude towards those things. She's never like,
you're
God,
right.
I feel like such an idiot. Why did I do that? He had to come rescue me, blah, blah. She's always very, like, haughty and, like, yes, of course you guys were supposed to do that for me. But this one, because it's reading, which she has deemed embarrassing. The other things aren't. This is, I don't know.
That's their job. This I should be able to do, but I'll never work towards or whatever.
But it's like this one is very in your control to some extent. And like you can actually get good at this. You couldn't get good at being a human who can fight Fae.
This is an interesting quality that Feyre seems to have, where it's like when things should not be within her control, like things that are in her control, like reading, she'll never work on, and she's just deeply embarrassed by, and like hates herself for. But things that are out of her control, she insists she can do.
She's so good at it.
It's so, and then ends up being good at it. So it's like the narrative rewards it. It's very strange. Down here under the mountain, the first trial, almost all her.
Yep.
Then she was wounded. Then she made the deal with Rhysand, and she has not done a thing on her own since.
Clock it.
She has not done a thing on her own
Clock
since.
it.
She couldn't do the beans. She couldn't clean the water.
True.
And now she can't solve this riddle. Everything since Rhysand has come into her life definitively. That ... line, when Rhysand steps in, now all her agency and power has been taken away, and she cannot help herself.
It's very interesting. And it's like, okay, is that, like, some part of me is like, is that the fantasy? Maybe I get it, sort of.
I think it was not necessarily even the fantasy. I think it's a fantasy, but I think it was the point at this point when she was writing it. I think later she's like...
But then later we do the opposite, where then all of a sudden it becomes like, oh, actually Rhysand's giving her the most agency. And it's like, from the first book, like, thematically what you did very much so showed her having a lot of agency with Tamlin and almost none when she's with Rhysand.
Yeah. It's almost like the fantasy becomes, when you can't possibly help yourself, you'll be expected to do it. But when you should be able to help yourself, I'm not going to let you, baby girl. I'm going to take care of everything.
She's like, she's like coming up out of the pit, and she's like in her head being hard on herself. Like, I'd never beat the third task. I'd never free Tamlin or his people. What is this? Why is pain searing through her arm?
Because I think he's trying to tell her to, like, fucking shape up, you know?
But he talks
Don't
in her head.
Don't let her see you cry.
I know, he's saying that.
Because she's breaking down, and he's like, get the fuck up.
So
he's zapping her.
Zapping? But he just talks in her head, and that works fine. So why is the first attempt no speech and just like, let me just hurt you? Let me just hurt you.
I don't know. Yeah, it seems like he's really trying not to talk to her for some reason.
Why is he trying not to talk to her?
I don't know. That's confusing. Yeah.
Because it's not like he does it, and then we're like, oh, see, that's why. It's like the conversation goes fine in a sense, right? It works.
It works. No one notices. It's fine.
I think that... So she's coming out of the pit and he's just still zapping her with pain?
The pain shot through my bones again and through my increasing hysteria. Yeah, he's trying to like shake her out of it. Like physically. He's just like, stop. He's like, it's the equivalent of magically slapping her. I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah, so like we're cool with that?
I'm cool with it on a certain level.
No, me
but like
too.
on
I'm saying we're cool. The same people who say everything Tamlin did was just, oh, how he kidnapped her, but we're cool with the zap. It's fine. As like a dark exploration of something. There's somebody on Reddit keeps leaving a very interesting comment. I should screenshot it next time I see it to give you credit. And they were like saying they noticed there's this thematic through line in a lot of the books all the way through Nesta.
Okay.
Where like being like pushed to your limits physically and like harmed in a certain way is always viewed as good.
Interesting. Okay.
Which I think is interesting. Like, I guess you can get into it in the sense of like the language of this world. It's just like a symbolic shortcut for something.
Sure.
But like, it's weird because I guess I'm like, it feels like the story's kind of asking you to just like take for granted we all agree with that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think that's really like that's kind of would be interesting about it, is that's extraordinarily questionable.
It's a Dragon Ball Z ass like sort of worldview.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Is weird without language, without like putting that forward and being like, we believe that in our world.
Yes, exactly. I think maybe we start doing that when we go into like the Illyrian section of the whole thing.
And I don't know, whatever. But like I'm saying.
But it's okay. Here's what's weird about it. It's very weird in a book where you start going like, I'm trying to very seriously and in a very grounded way talk about domestic violence and abuse dynamics, right? Because it's like, oh, okay. Because I think we would all agree this way of thinking about the world, while very interesting in fiction to explore, I'm fine with it, feels very weird in the same series that you're trying to be like, Tamlin exploding furniture is like truly the worst thing somebody could do. And it's like, okay, by that logic, like, which, yes, in real life, we could make some sort of argument about it, will also very much so apply to the I'm shocking you for your own good.
It's like saying, Tamlin locking her in a room and not letting her go to war is an evil and an abuse when she should be pushing herself versus like what is effectively the shocking dog collar.
Yeah.
Of, you almost got like traumatized. You almost died and now you're traumatized. Like, get up.
Yeah,
get up,
like
sub.
I'm just saying.
Like, what are we doing?
Interesting for sure.
No, it's definitely interesting. If you want to like hone in on like in this world we believe that.
Yeah. No, but it's
they
just
don't fully.
It's very weird to me. I just can't get on board with being like, I'm taking this stance in this very serious way. Call the domestic abuse hotline if anybody did anything even a little bit like this to you, and then also be like, they believe pushing you to your physical limitations so you're fucking throwing up and passing out and getting hurt is good. Where I'm like, that falls under that
without
category.
Asking, without consent,
exactly. Like
without anything.
Okay, domestic abuse hotline. Once again, no? Like, why would that one not...
Because here's my question. So she does the trial, right? So she's 2/3 through. 66% succeeded. We have one left. And no matter what, if Feyre comes out of this pit crying, Amarantha thinks she's won. She still gets one more trial. It's not like it's over.
I also don't... That's a whole new topic. So, I agree. But like...
No, because it ties in because now Rhysand is forcing Feyre to behave in a way.
Yeah, right.
And address Amarantha in a way to unsettle her, which is good for him.
Right. Like,
and not Feyre necessarily.
Not, right?
So he is literally abusing Feyre physically, mentally right now with electroshock, zaps.
Where's the domestic abuse hotline at the end of this book? Where is it? Why does this not get one? If you want to play that game, play the game. Or don't play the game. Just fucking shut up and don't play that game.
Just jerk off. Like enjoy yourself. But if you want to play the like, we're looking for red flags, we're looking for victims, well, first off, why are you in the fantasy domination dungeon zone right now? Looking for it, because it's everywhere.
So there's a voice, whatever, she's getting zapped to hell. This is good though. It's okay. Because, and it's like not even a thing where we're like, and like the task I'll especially give you because you're like, well, she was about to be crushed to death if not. But this one, he's continuing to do it just for like the optics. I couldn't say whether or not it was actually going to do anything bad if she cried. Like, I don't know. It's just sort of
That's what I don't get.
Let me,
it's
this starts to be like, I don't think you have, stop doing it. Weirdo.
Like, we're implying that like Amarantha is some sort of like psychic monster where if she sees you weak, she starts to become like more powerful or something. It's like that's not what she's just a lady with red nail polish. I don't like, what are we doing?
Okay, so here he comes. Here he comes in her head.
Don't let her see you cry. Put your hands at your sides and stand up.
I couldn't move.
Stand. Don't give her the satisfaction of seeing you break.
And this is my knees and spine, not entirely of my own will, forced me upright. Is he forcing
100%.
her? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's animating her body.
He's just like the king of consent.
Loves consent.
Bodily agency king.
Get up.
Yes.
Yep. Literally like walking around like a big puppet.
So she like looks at Amarantha. She's not crying because she's getting dominated. She's like, I mean, she's in subspace and she's going to do whatever he tells her.
She's so locked in now. Good. Stare her down. No tears. Wait until you're back in your cell.
So Amarantha looks drawn and white, like she's freaking out, like, what? She figured it out, and she's not even scared. Okay, and in her head, Feyre's like, I should be dead. I won, but I should be dead. I should be squashed, my blood oozing everywhere.
Count to 10. Don't look at Tamlin. Just stare at her.
I obeyed.
Obeyed?
I obeyed. It was the only thing that kept me from giving into the sobs trapped in my chest, thundering to get out. She looks at Amarantha. It was cold, vast, and full of ancient malice.
Sure.
Whatever you say.
Never seen it.
I counted to 10. Okay, here's why we wrote this scene, by the way. Go ahead.
Good girl. Now walk away. Turn on your heel. Good. He's talking her through it, by the way.
He's talking her through it, through this.
Walk towards the door. Keep your chin high. Let the crowd part. One step after another.
I listened to him. Let him keep me tethered to sanity as I was escorted back to my cell. Rhysand's words echoed through my mind, holding me together. But when my cell door closed, he went silent and I dropped to the floor and wept. I don't know. This is just like...
Fine, whatever.
Horny.
Yeah.
Daddy Dom, he's saving me. I'm a baby girl. I don't want to think. I know it's not like, obviously it's not the circumstances she's in. Crazy circumstances. Everyone understands why.
So crazy, yeah.
Someone talking you through it here would be helpful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it, like, I don't know. In order for this to work, it requires a certain amount of like fantasy allowance for like a certain sort of, I guess, like dominance, overriding your will.
Yeah.
Doing things that like we literally would not consider good.
Yeah.
In real life, which again is fine. Almost most of my favorite books, almost all of my favorite books feature very much so, almost exclusively that sort of approach to exploring like choices and human dynamics and stuff. But like, I don't think you can get away with that. I do not think you can ask me to go like, oh, okay, yeah, that's hot. Of course it's hot for him to come in and be like, good girling you, puppeting your body, you're the ultimate sub, etc. And then also ask me to go, domestic abuse, serious topic here. Because I'm like, but if we were to ground this...
Everybody. We lose them all.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem. We lose Tamlin, we lose Rhysand, we lose
everyone.
Lucien for the most part. We definitely lose Amarantha.
We lose them all.
We lose Eris for shuckling over the pit. Like,
we do, though. We lose them. They're gone.
And let's be honest, they're Fae. We never had them. They shouldn't be good like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like writing a vampire story and being like, why aren't they all good? These vampires need to be good. But, like, they're the classic vampires. They're not. And that's what Twilight kind of tried to do a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. And everybody ate that up.
People love it.
They love it.
They
Non-problematic.
It's just this simple.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to engage with their dark desires, and nobody wants to engage with their dark desires.
Yeah, exactly.
And they love anything that's going to allow them to do both at the same time. I somehow get the hit. I get to access them. I get to feel it. But I also truly get to believe that there's some sort of way we could logic this out where it's actually really moral and I'm really good for doing it. That's it. That's just everybody really, 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 really wants to explore this exciting dark piece of themselves, but they also have no desire to look at it. They have no desire to look at it. So any story that's like, I bet I can bamboozle your brain enough to give you both is going to be the ultimate favorite thing of everyone. That's what I think. I think it is intellectually and emotionally dishonest and borderline dangerous. I know that sounds crazy. Like, not really, not in any serious way. I don't want to ban the books. I'm not upset anybody's reading them. I'm reading them. It's fine. Like, it's actually fine. Maybe it's just more an annoyance. Like, I think it confuses people. I think it makes people try, like, they will justify actually bad things using these sort of like bizarre frameworks in real life, where I feel that just letting things be hot and bad when they're hot and bad is good enough. And that should be where you access those sort of, I think in order to take on the power of the darkness, you need to be strong enough to admit what it is.
Yes.
And like, if you can't do that, I honestly don't know that you should be dabbling.
Damn.
I don't know. It's like a crazy opinion.
No,
I could take it back. I might take it back.
No, I don't think you should.
But it's like something. There's something there that I can't like not feel.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think that the darkness, when you stare into it and you play with it, you see a mirror of yourself, and that's hard, right? Mm-hmm. And then these types of stories make people pretend like there is no reflection in the bad parts.
Yep.
And that will always, because now you're going to build a framework of your life around this fantasy, around how other people are, with a faulty block. Like, that's how it feels.
Yeah, like, I just think liking Rhysand in these moments of shocking somebody, like, I get all of it. I get it. I think it's exciting too. I think it's appealing to imagine as well. I just have no desire to delude myself into thinking that desire and that whatever magnetism I feel towards it and the excitement comes from a place that is wholly like pure and good and
like
neutral.
a paladin's morality.
Yeah, like it doesn't. It's my dark heart coming through.
It's the dark heart. Dark heart coming through.
Like in an understandable way. Like it's actually quite mundane. It's very mundane. So we are going to push off Rhysand's visit to her cell for the next episode, because the next chapter is like a little short, so we'll like cram that together. Have many things to say. Yeah. It's an interesting again, like, God, so consensual always. This guy.
He's really good at...
You'll see, like, next time, he's going to be really consensual about everything. Yeah. Again, I don't fucking care. Let the man be a crazy...
A little slurp demon. Whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I don't care. But, again, stop acting like, well, I like him, so he didn't do anything weird or bad. He never... And then, like, we will make him do the most absurd things, just the craziest shit that, like, of course we are all like, yeah, of course that's bad. Maybe it's hot and we like it, but maybe it's also bad in real life. And they'll be like, it's not bad because anything under the he could do anything he wants under the mountain, and we just get to go, but Feyre would have went crazy if he didn't. Come on. We could make it be anything. Like, we could literally be like, he had sex with her. We'd be like, and she would have lost her mind if he didn't.
What a very convenient technique, too.
She's shaving her head and pushing her fingers back to her wrist. And we're like, and Feyre would have went nuts if he didn't.
He practiced shibari on her for 6 hours after trial 2, and it really helped her deal with her trauma.
He can do anything he wants. And, like, as long as we say, well, Feyre would have went crazy without it, then it was good to do. I mean, this is a great writing loophole. Honestly, like, we're Faye loopholes everywhere, right? That's the ultimate one.
I don't love it, but
I like it in a way, but I don't. Like, you ruined me liking it by your freaking attitude and hypocrisy. Like, you ruined my chance of liking it, where I would have been your biggest defender.
The way this series could have gone. Like, from this point, even. Like, nothing...
Right.
Yeah, we if we kept going, and we got the dark threesome back and forth, Hades, Persephone, tossing her about in the spring to nightmares. Yeah.
No. Actually, it's fine to do dark romance. You would have had me, but... Yeah, we are ending I think it's fairly long, but we're ending a little early, mostly because it's like a friggin' heat wave here, and we have to turn off our air conditioning to film these, and we are dying. So I think it'll be cooling off from here on out, so we will then feel more inclined to sit here and
longer
and longer for the last 6 episodes or so. So look forward to that.
Please follow, subscribe, ring the bell, follow us on all the socials. We pretty much got them all. There's a TikTok, there's an Instagram, there is a YouTube, there is a, for the audio only listeners, Spotify, Apple Podcast, all the other podcast places, I think.
At UTM Podcast, TikTok, at UTM Pod, Instagram, at UTM Pod, YouTube.
Yeah.
Under the Mountain Podcast, just search it up. It'll pop up.
We do TikToks, we do skits, comments everywhere. We are pretty good at responding, both of us. And
no, I actually feel like I should apologize. I feel like I've been really not the best about replying to everybody, and I apologize. Please don't take it personally. it's like, and I feel stupid because I'm like, obviously we're not that popular, but like it's the between Tumblr, Reddit, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, audio like the combo does end up adding.
Yeah.
It takes me hours
It's a lot.
a week to reply, and so I try, but like sometimes I don't have.
Lauren's very thoughtful too. She really leaves like
That's
much.
that's the.
I am leaving the dumbest.
Well, that's nice.
Surface
No,
level.
they're fun though.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, I'm having a
No,
great
they're
time.
good. Everyone likes that. I'm really, that's like on my docket for like be better. Answer comments. It's not because I don't want to. I read the comments and I'm like, oh, sometimes that's the worst part is I'm reading so many comments. They're almost too good. And I'm like, oh my God, that's like so many good thoughts. Now I have so many thoughts. And then I'm spending like way too long replying to every.
Don't worry, Lauren. I'll help you respond.
Yes, master. Yes, master.
Good, yes. Good girl.
I will answer every comment.
Ching! That's
Send.
you hitting the, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.
We'll be back in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye.